Okay, here we have an interesting game. I played white. I'll call this game no exchanges for the first 20 moves. So I opened up with my patented English C2, C4. My opponent came back with a passive E6. So basically, my opponent let me develop um, virtually to every square I wanted to go to. And just felt that my opponent thought they could position their pieces better than I could. And for the first 15 or 20 moves, um, my opponent seemed successful at it. As you could see, no captures, and we're 16 moves in. And here now, we're 18 moves in and no captures. But I feel that I'm building a very powerful center. Look at those 4 pawns. That's a lot of centralized control. And I'm also carefully moving my pieces. Now, in this situation on move 20, I have to watch my queen because it's on the same file as my opponent's rook. But I'm still not overly concerned because my opponent's just making a lot of sort of busy moves without really attacking anything. And at some point, you have to commit. So finally, my opponent opens up the position with d5. But to me, that's good for me. Here, I'm willing to sacrifice, or I'm willing to exchange off the bishop, which is a good piece, just with the idea of moving my queen out of the way and further developing. So my opponent locked up the position with f5, but that's okay because his king is on the queen side, so it doesn't really help him. So he moves out of safety, moves his king, prophylactic move to b1, b8 for safety. So I move my other rook over, and I'm starting to like my position. Now, black's starting to attack here, but I think it's a little late to the party. So there, bishop takes bishop, opens up the double pawns and the king side. Again, attacks on the king side, but I think I'm okay. And now, with the knight to a4, I'm really starting to get confident. If I can move my queen over to the king side of my opponents, there's really no pieces over there defending. So here I make another knight move to really hunker down on black's king, and I'm willing to accept this bishop pin temporarily. So this is where I move over and I get ready to rumble, so to speak. So black penetrates the position, but I say to myself, that's fine. So now black's forced to exchange down. And I'm not sure what this was about, attacking my rook, but checkmate. And that's what happens when you don't look at what's actually happening in the position. So I give myself a pat on the back for this one. Curious what anyone else thinks.